We have gone through a lot of conditioning in life. Okay, the moment we are born, we start getting conditioning. So God is something, some form, somewhere. This early childhood conditioning. Then religious conditioning. So you have to behave like this. You have to do like this. Okay. Then social conditioning. This religion, that religion. Then what you call cultural conditioning. So I have to be like this. I have to be like that. That's a cultural conditioning. Then there is another conditioning, which is actually deeper. I want to seek God. Then you start reading religious books. There's so many stories, so many analogies, so many anecdotes are given. Okay. Now what happened? They all become very deep programming for you. Okay. So we have programming in life, our life. Our life is run by a program. What is the program? The program is, if I have to get something in life, I have to work for it. Understand? That is the program. Very logical program. So-called, there are no free lunches in life, right? You have to earn your lunch. There's no free. So we are conditioned to believe that I have to do something to get something. Okay. Then also we are conditioned to believe that the bigger the thing, I have to work harder. Okay. But we don't understand. We can get something without working anything. That's contrary to our program. God is the only thing. When you stop working, God will get. That's called surrender. So the society will tell you, if you sit quietly, somari. Then see, the thing is, our concept, logical concept will exchange. If I have to get small thing, I have to work hard. If I have to get big thing, I have to work very hard. If I have to, God is the greatest thing, no, I have to work very hard. I have to go to Himalayas, I have to leave family, I have to grow my beard, I have to look weird. So I have to search for God somewhere. Right? Finally, that is the conclusion of common life. And there's a conditioning, it's not reality. Okay? So God is the only reality which you can get when you stop doing any work. It's paradoxical. This paradox our mind can't accept. So everything in life, there's an experience associated. So God must be the greatest experience. Say, he will be a big bang, accident, auto explosion, something will happen. So now we are conditioned to believe all those things. So deep conditioning is there. It's very difficult to come out of this condition. Okay. So then we'll start seeking, instead of seeking God, we'll start seeking some experience. We'll start seeking something else. Okay. So also, we have to surrender to God means I should not do anything to attain God. Because God is already attained. Already there. So if you have to attain God, okay, right? It is like you lift yourself. You can lift a child. You lift yourself. How can you lift yourself? You can't lift yourself. It's paradox. So God, you cannot attain by doing anything. God, you can attain by surrender means that. So no effort is required. It's an effortless realization. But our logical mind can't accept it. They're conditioned to believe that if I have to get God, so much of... See, we read so much Mahatma in that book. He cried so much. Okay. So, and he was, after crying so much, almost he was verge of killing himself. Then God appeared. So we had no. That Mahatma went to Himalayas, spent 20 years. After that, God appeared. So like that, we start creating our conceptual stories. So these stories become our what you call bondage. So these stories become our conditioning. It's very difficult to come out of this conditioning. Okay. So that's where one is social conditioning, religious conditioning, spiritual conditioning, and social conditioning which is happening. And these conditions become subconscious impressions. Oh, say that person attained at 12 o'clock midnight on full moon night. So that means there's a time and space also. There's no time, there's no space. It's always here and now. Here and now you can't accept it. You can accept everything else. Right? Who cannot accept it? Conscious mind can accept it. Subconscious mind can't accept it because subconscious mind is loaded with all vasanas. Right? Even wholeheartedly you are able to accept reality, you're done. Are you able to do that? That's called mukti. That's called enlightenment. Right? So the problem is wholeheartedly I can't accept because my subconscious impressions, my vasanas and conditions are helping. Is point. So how do you get rid of that? So first thing is satsanga. Satsanga means somebody who has become free. Whatever he says, he will try to break it. Somebody who is not free, whatever he tries to say, he'll add to that masala. That's what satsanga or company of the enlightenment helps. Because enlightenment break away what he's trying to break you from all the vasanas. Okay. Whereas unenlightened, if you tell the unenlightened, I want to find God, then person will say, very difficult, very difficult. You have to stay at least in your biodata, you have to add 10 years of Himalayas. Otherwise, you can't find God, he'll say. So, vasana is getting added. Finally, if you are able to find a realized master, then his only job is to break whatever vasanas you are there, his only job is to break. He may give you some practices, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, but ultimately he is trying to break all your impressions, subconscious impressions. Right? So, intellectual knowledge is based on the data. Insight is based on experiential data. Intuition is direct. Okay. Now, intellectual knowledge and insight are stored in subconscious impressions. For intellectual knowledge and insight, you can give a logical explanation. So, suppose you look at a patient, he has a cough. Oh, this bacteria is causing a problem. There's a logical explanation because of the data. Intuitive knowledge, there's no explanation.
That's what it is.
Subconscious mind, it appears. Okay. So, intuitively, I am Brahman arises in you. It's called Brahmakara Vritti. Brahmakara Vritti destroys all other vrittis, all other thoughts. It's intuitively clear. What else? Say, suppose I'm just giving an example, right? Your doctor says, are you aware, doctor? No, you are not aware. I know you are not aware. You will accept it because intuition is so powerful. It won't explain any other explanation. So, but now, doctor, you are not Brahman. You will accept so easily because subconscious mind is interfering in that. When subconscious mind doesn't interfere in that, that's called enlightenment. That's called festival of enlightenment. Deepavali. Deepavali is not festival of light. Deepavali is festival of enlightenment. Right? So intuitive knowledge, you understood the difference, right? Yeah. Intuitive knowledge already you have. Intuitive knowledge that I am blissful is not there. Because your logical or intellectual knowledge and your insight is blocking that. So if with the logic, with the clarity, with satsanga, if you are able to get rid of that blocking, anything will be, you don't have to close your eyes also.
Exactly.
So have you seen any Ramana Maharshi's photo where he has closed his eyes? No. He doesn't have to close. Whereas you see Yogi's photo, half closed eyes. Actually, half closed eyes is representing samadhi. Ramana Maharshi is beyond samadhi. Yeah. He doesn't have to close his eyes. He doesn't, waking state, dream state, deep sleep, I am Brahman. What I have to do?
I mean, eventually, whatever you get, transactional life or professional life, or it can keep going on. In the background, it could still be there. And a lot of worries just go away, fall away by themselves.
Yeah.
And so, whatever is supposed to happen will happen. So, nimitta marana and bandaga, it gives a lot of peace of mind.
So next question, Gayatri.